I'm Meg Green with AM Best TV. We're in Miami for the RMS Exceedance Conference, and joining us now is Daniel Burrus. He is the CEO of Burrus Research. So Daniel, you're a futurist and the author of 7 books. How do you create an accurate forecast?
Well, years ago what I did is I found a way to separate what I call all trends into 2 categories. Either they're hard trends based on future facts that will happen. And the advantage of those is it lets you be able to identify disruption before it disrupts, as well as see problems before you have them so you can pre-solve them. And soft trends, which are based on not future facts but assumptions about the future, often seen as a future fact. So once you have certainty, and that comes from hard trends, you have the confidence to make bold moves and turn disruption into advantage.
Could you give us an example of one of those hard trends?
Well, to understand actually both, let's take a look at U.S. healthcare. That's been going up and up and up in expense for many years. That's a trend. Is that a hard trend, which means it's a future fact and unstoppable, or is it a soft trend, you don't like it, you could change it? Well, many people think it's a hard trend, but actually it's soft. We could use technologies like blockchain to bring transparency to a non-transparent ecosystem, as well as increase security and so on, and lower the cost, or virtualize the supply chain. I'm just giving you a couple of quick examples. Or another one might be obesity, and that's been rising for many years. As a matter of fact, the U.S. has been exporting obesity all over the world. And so is that an unstoppable hard trend? And the answer is actually no. That is a soft trend. You could affect that within your own company or within your own family, maybe not on the planet. Now let's take a hard trend example. How about increasing use of the cloud? Well, that's a hard trend. Or increasing virtualization of products and services. That's a hard trend. After 5G will be 6G, followed by 7. Those are hard trends. Baby boomers are not going to get younger. They're going to continue to get older. That's a hard trend. By the way, we can see predictable problems and either pre-solve them or we can let them play out. I prefer to pre-solve them. So the point is, by separating all trends, either into future fact hard trends or soft trends that you could change if you don't like them, you have a new way to actually transform how you plan and how you innovate.
So what do you see for the insurance industry?
Well, today we're at a tipping point, frankly, in all industries, including insurance, which means we're doing things today that were impossible just 2 years ago. By the way, we're going to be doing things 2 years from now that are impossible today. So either you're going to be one of 2 things. You're either going to be the disruptor or the disrupted. The middle is gone. And what I'd like people to understand is there is a choice. If you can identify the disruptions before they disrupt, which I teach in my books and in my consulting and writing. So in this case, I want us all, every single insurance executive, to become what I would call a positive disruptor. The reason I call them positive is disruption is seen as negative only when you're on the receiving end of disruption. Now you got to crisis manage. I would like you to be a positive disruptor, creating the disruptions that need to happen. Because frankly, every product, every service, every customer experience could be far better. And if you don't make them better, someone else will.
So what's the one thing you would like to see the insurance industry do?
Well, I would like the insurance industry to take the time to be far more strategic and really separate what I would call the hard trends from the soft, instead of just having a big bunch of trends, which they'd never act on anyway. The reason is, which ones are going to happen? They don't know. But when you know what will happen, you have the confidence to make bold moves. And today we need to make bold moves. So specifically, spend 1 hour a week unplugging from the crisis and the current situation and plug into your future. It's where you're going to spend the rest of your life. And in that hour, ask yourself, what do you know? What are you certain about? What are the hard trends that are shaping the future? And what is the related opportunity for me and my organization? Because a trend by itself has no power. When you combine it with an opportunity, it bursts into life. So create a list of hard trend certainties with related opportunities, pick one and make it happen.
Daniel, thank you for speaking with us today.
My pleasure.
For AM Best TV in Miami, I'm Meg Green.